All right, guys. Week number 37. We're about 9 months into this pilgrimage right now. And I want to go back to something. I know I told you last week we were going to move on to these vectors, but we're going to do something, another piece first. I want to return to the question of hope. We've been talking about love, and the issue came up about hope, and is it really safe to hope? Because there's some really bad stuff going on. We got war in the Middle East, we got climate change, we've got COVID, we got all kinds of problems, political problems, the end of democracy, our cell phones, our addiction to Facebook is making our brains melt and dribble out of our ears, all kinds of bad stuff going on. Do we have any reasonable hope? Is it actually possible that we can make a positive change in the world? I suggested to you last week that the arc of the universe is long, the moral arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice. But we don't see that. I mean, right where I am today and what's happening right now, I don't know which way it's going. So we have to kind of discern by faith. Do we have reason to think that things actually could be better? So I'm going to assert to you that I believe that we do. And I'm going to lay out some propositions for you here. And I want us to talk about this Sunday night, just to kind of I want to give you some things to bounce off of, just sort of some issues that I think are relevant to our concern for the pilgrimage that we're on. If we're living with intention and it matters how we engage with each other, what are the kinds of concerns that we have that may give us reason to have hope, right? Three things I want to put out there. One is that we think we have very little power. Some of you may be familiar with the Marianne Williamson quote about our fear is not that we are powerless, but that we have incredible power. In fact, we do. There is no being in the universe more powerful than you are. Now, just because we have the power doesn't mean we know how to use it. Jesus was quoted as saying that if we have faith, the faith the size of a mustard seed, we will be able to move mountains. Of course, if we really understand what our power is in such a way that we actually can move mountains, we'll know why the mountain's there and we'll leave the thing alone. But we have an incredible power that's available to us if we can simply make the right choices. And the right choices are available to us. We just maybe don't know what they are. So is there some guidance about what the right choices would be? And I want to suggest to you that the right choices are the ones that will have the greatest positive effect, are in fact the ones that are in harmony with the way evolution is moving to begin with. There are some things that we can look and see in the world as we look at the larger arc. We can say, okay, this is the way things are moving. And if I align myself in this moment, in my relationship with every person, every being that I come into contact with, and I make my choices in a certain way, I'm going to maximize the power that I have to do good in the world. Right? So you are powerful. It's possible to know what our choices are. And there are things that we can do to discover which are the choices that have the greatest positive benefit. So chew on that. See what you think of that. And I'll see you Sunday night.